Also, I'm going to make another bold prediction, right? This is China. China's here, right? If you look, you can see this is the outline of China's map. China's down here, right? But it's not showing. We're just looking at the map of Russia. The Chinese originally had all this land here, right? Including this island, Sakhalin Island, right? These people living here are all Chinese looking. Japan is somewhere in this region here. Japan claims this island here. This is the Kamchatka Peninsula. The city of Vladivostok, the Russian city, is way down here. It's very close to the Chinese and the Korean border. Now, these places is not part of Russia. Was an empire, right? That just took land. That basically these places wasteland. Nobody lives. Much people live in these places. It's not a good place for anybody to live. But here is rich in oil, right? And remember, all these people living in this part of Eastern Russia, or what they call the Russian Far East, they're Chinese people. When I say Chinese, they look like Chinese people. They don't look, it's not white people. There's ethnic Russians living there too that have moved into the area. But think about these places like Alaska. Think of them like they're very similar to places like Alaska. Alaska is across here, North America. Russia had that too. It was part of the Russian Empire until they sold it to the US. But China is looking for access to the Pacific Ocean. You gotta understand that China is not an oceanic state. They have no access to the ocean. China has to sail through other countries' waters to get into international waters. Right? They're completely surrounded by a ring of countries. That's why they're fighting down in the South China Sea to get islands and all that. But these people here are more like they feel closer to the Chinese, right? Because they look just like them, right? China used to rule all this area here before the Sino-Russian War, right? And the Russian Empire took these lands from China. China wanted this land back. They're already doing drills and war games on the border. Why is China doing war games in the border? China's not Russia friend. Y'all don't fool yourself. It's just a convenient allyship. Let me put it that way. Because China sees the West as a threat also, so they ally. But they're not friends with Russia, and China has its eye on all these countries here. And what I believe geopolitically China will do is grant these places here military support and backing when the time comes, when Russia's weak. Remember, like Julius Caesar in the Senate, where all these guys were plunging the knife into him, right? Those are the countries in the West. Right now, all the knives going into Russia, or if you want to say Putin, right? But the final death blow is coming from China. Once Russia gets very weak, China's gonna throw the support behind these people here, and if possibly annex this whole part of Russia, right? Because by then Russia will be nothing. It will be weak. I'm telling you that country is in decline, total decline. They won't exist as we know it 10 years from now.